Well met. This is Erebus Gaming, and we are on Pathfinder Wrath today. We're gonna see how far we can get into there. Oh, the little thing here. Okay, she's gonna be there. All right. I haven't played anybody else, so we will continue. Oh. I meant to play last night, and I was just so sleepy. Taking pain pills for my knee. But I'm here today. That's what we can say. Alright. Let's see. What's the green thing? Range Leisure Domain. Full strength. Okay. Let us continue. We should be pretty close to Mythic before we become Mythic. Oh. Oh, you're gonna stay back here. You have like 6 hit points. You're just hanging out. Oh, I think I'm going to have everyone delay. I don't have any spells that will reach him. Is that 5 channels? Yeah, what's the channel? Oh, we got 7. What level are we? We are 6 levels, so 3 dice. 3 dice 6, and we got 7. That's pretty terrible. Alright, let him rush to us. Let him use his move action. And then we will... well, let's just jolt him. Probably should. Yeah, he missed anyway. Why did I only get 1 attack? It said 2. Oh well.
I got this.
My bard. So sing, stop singing. Probably a waste, but ooh, 4 attacks, I like that. Yeah, you're doing nothing. Move up and smack it. Yeah, I think you're gonna do nothing. Fight him, puppy. Knock him down. Excellent. Stand up and get murdered. Oh no, he's still alive. So he stood up, provoked attacks opportunity from all of us, including the dog, and the dog knocked him down again. You gotta love that.
Slice. Behead.
Okay, I have 2. So let's see, what am I wielding? I'm wielding, one has reach, one doesn't. That's the problem.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, there's a great axe. I don't. It's probably just +1 though. Oh, blocker. +1 cooldown. Great axe lands a hit on an enemy that 42 saving throw. DC 10. Overcome prone for a round. DC 10. That's pretty terrible. I do plan ultimately to be fighting Great Sword, Great Axe, but not that Great Axe.
I did it.
Is this our mythic battle? I think it is. Nice. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things, an ambush, deadly spells, or horde of enemies, but not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Monago or her henchmen, only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Uther Blackmoon once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Uther Blackmoon sees the wardstone not as it was a moment ago, someone completely different. It is no monolith emanating light. It is a cage made of pure energy. The place where Discari struck looks like a festering wound, where tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, two hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red, and they are all waiting. For what? Hearken to the light warriors. Hearken to taking a zip. Let's see if this works. No. Okay. No. I was trying to move the chat from OBS to on the screen so y'all could, on YouTube, could see the chat, but nobody's chatting and it didn't work, so. The Light Warriors speak of duty, service, sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstone. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint. They ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it an ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom and to their cause. The angels know Discari's evil plan. When the last of the Light Warriors falls, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The Light Warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the Light Host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Cadaverous is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption, along with those who have succumbed to it, and will restore the Wardstone's full power. Hearken to the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies, disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstone. The barrier surrounding the Red Warriors built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone, these angels experiences physical agony. The pain is driving them insane, deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service. They suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names enough. The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten to triumph of Discari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray for death. But they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The crystal chisels discovered in the ruins of Cadaverous is the perfect weapon for massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the Wardstone, along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death, and it will end their suffering once and for all. Make a decision. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Cadaverous, perhaps even all Mendeed, now rests in your hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all of its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. But somewhere deep in the hero's soul, the familiar ire sees endless rage and brutal hatred. What will happen if it is unleashed here at the stone? Well, we're going to be a good guy with this playthrough. I do look forward to doing a bad guy playthrough, but quell the anger of the Red Warriors by offering them peace. Uther Blackmoon addresses the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but in his intentions and aspirations. The torment-wearied angels see compassion in him, and also a promise of rest. One day, the demons will be driven back. One day, the world will vanish, like a nightmare chased away by the spring dawn. One day, the sky above Conograph will once again gleam in a dazzling blue. When that day comes, the Wardstone will no longer be needed, and the angels' watch will be at an end. Overcome by this vision, the Red Warriors drop their weapons. With bowed heads, they say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep, one that will not be broken until the day this promise is fulfilled, and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by the Discari will still gleam scarlets within the Wardstone, and the spread of corruption has been halted. The obelisk fills with vital healing light. The Crusaders succeeded. The angels' battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Nevians can no longer rely on Almai's gift, but as they once did, but the danger has passed for now. Alright, let's see. Okay. Close. I like to keep Twitch open, and for some reason it wasn't streaming. No, it was streaming, I just couldn't see it. So refresh the page and it worked.
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
Yep. Now, time to get our butt kicked and then become mythic. Actually, I think we win this fight, don't we? Blistering, vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off the great garrison.
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now. Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
Looking down, you notice that the wound in your chest has opened up again, bleeding as if you were hit by a sword, but there's no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of the wound start to join and heal until it closes fully. Mongo's face twists in frustration. The demon looks formidable and her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelmingly, all-conquering power fills you. What, that little demoness whose irritating hordes of the abyss? The gods themselves are your only equals now. Crusaders, never surrender. I will vanquish evil.
What are you babbling about? You can't possibly still have any hope of victory, you doomed little cockroach. Your pathetic crusades are the laughing stock of the abyss. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
Here comes trouble. Go!
Should we aim at her? No, we'll do something smaller. Nice. It would be cool if it gave you access to like higher level spells, but it doesn't.
Strike as one.
That was open for a while. Didn't work. What's this? Oh. It has a stand next to the hypocrite can create 2 strong gusts of air with its wings and form a full rush, coming with twice the goals equal to half its level and starts 30-foot cone. If any combat was successful, we expect the target to visit. Huh. Just going to fight him. Nice. Well, she's got to go for her.
Run them through!
And hit her once. I mean, he's only first level, but he's first level mythic. Nice. If he was stunned. How unkind. Oh. This might be the worst I've ever seen this fight go for us. Should we aim it when I does that make it end faster? Yeah. I do like the attacks. Although I still have to wind up respecking him. So shall I take it says 4 times. And I get 1. Well, if my cleric would get a turn without being stunned, I will heal you. But my cleric can't get a turn without being stunned.
May I see your entrails, please?
Oh. Where is Managu? Okay, let's go ahead and aim at her. Yeah, her going down doesn't end the fight.
How are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
The gods.
Panago! To me!
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton, don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
You still have a chance to redeem yourself.
Shut up! I've been listening to fairy tales about redemption for 70 years! Enough! Not another word!
She doesn't love you. Demons don't know how to love.
You think I don't know that demons cannot love? You think this is news to me? I know that lying wench can truly love me. But what of it? Maybe I love her anyway. No matter what. And if I don't, what's it got to do with you? Enough talking. Monargo, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly! Before I change my mind.
No, my sweet. I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
The love story between an actual demon.
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
And a once good man become corrupted. The demon is trying to vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy throwing through your body and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of terrible energy, as well as the understanding that you will one day master that inconceivably huge power. Mythic hero. Nice. Alright, we'll start with you. Brutality incarnate. Cleaving shot is wonderful. Each time you deal critical damage to your ranged weapon attack or reduce a target to 0 hit points, you deal your weapon's damage to all other enemies in a 10-foot radius. Yes, please. Bard. Abundant casting is not bad. There's one that's about being a better leader. It might be on the other list. Inspirational leader. Yeah, within 50 foot of you, gain a bonus equals to half your mythic rank, +1 to their initiative saving throws, modifying effects and concentration checks. Well, that's something for later. Each time you hit a target in melee combat, you leave a mark on it. So I'm thinking we're going to go Mythic Inspiration. All bonuses granted to your inspiring abilities increase by 1 +1 for every 3 mythic ranks above first. That's pretty good. The purpose of this feat inspiring abilities, all following abilities, yeah, Inspire Courage is there. Yeah, we're going to go Abundant Casting, but inspiring Mythic Inspiration is probably next or close to it. He is definitely going to take Abundant Casting. Abundant Casting adds 4 more spells per level per day you can cast. It's just amazing. The Cleric, Abundant Casting. Well, okay, it's for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level spells, so you need to take the next level Abundant Casting for 4, 5, and 6, and then 7, 8, 9 is also a mythic thing. Paladin. Brutality incarnate. No. Last stand is a good one. Once per day when you drop to roll 0 hit points, you become unkillable for 2 rounds. You're immune to damage that would make you unconscious. I wanted with that a lot. Mythical Beast. Your companion gains bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution. You can have your mythic rank +1. This attacks with no damage reduction. It's also really good. Perfect Cavalry is really good. I'm going to go ahead and take Mythical Beast. So I don't have to worry about that again. And now me. As my main character, I have a lot more to pick up. Which we can only take Mythic Hero at 1st level. Yeah. Close, please. Thank you. Now, what's cool is you don't have to, like any of these you choose, you're not stuck to that path. So a bit of fun is I'm going to go the Azada path with this. Now, this is what the Azada path starts off with. Mythic characters that draw their power from chaos gain the ability to create 3 illusionary copies of themselves. This copies last for 1 minute per mythic rank and act like a mirror. Inner spell protecting the character from attacks. They use the ability 3 times per day. Second mythic rank, the character becomes more creative, plus least circumstance on all skill checks. That's pretty good if I was playing a different character. The mirror image is not bad for a melee character. It's really good, but probably not going to take it. Close to the Abyss. I like this one a lot. Mythic characters draw their power from the Abyss, grow a pair of horns, gaining a gore attack. The attack is made with a -5 penalty and deals 1d8 plus 1.5 times your strength modifier piercing damage. It counts as cold iron for magic and piercing overcoming damage reduction. Second mythic rank becomes closer to demons, granting resistance to electricity 20 and immunity to poisons. I really like having another attack around. Close to heavens. Mythic characters that draw their power from good gain the ability to unleash a ray of heavenly light, targeting an ally or foe within 50 feet in range of such attack. The ray heals allies for 4d6 plus 2d6 mythic rank points of damage or deals that much damage to enemies. 3 times per day plus 1 time for each mythic rank beyond the first. If you get at second level, you get resist acid 20, cold 20, and immunity to petrification. That's pretty good, but this character is not going to be healing, folks. Mythic characters that draw upon the power of death can channel negative energy to deal damage to living creatures or to heal undead creatures. Yeah, that's about as far from what this character would want to do as ever. Force reality. Mythic characters with this power from long and the ability to force reality upon enemies around them. Every enemy within 30-foot radius around the mythic character is affected by the effect of Dispel Magic Greater. Spell affecting only effects of the illusion school. Bleh. Second level. Second mythic rank, the mythic character gains the ability to rid their allies of hindering abnormalities. One ally in close range is affected by the effect of the Dispel Magic Greater spell, affecting all negative effects. Cast level is your level plus your mythic rank, and 3 times per day. That's actually really good. Instrument of Freedom. Mythic characters that draw their power from freedom gain the ability to unleash a bolt of Elysium itself, targeting an ally or foe within 50 feet to touch attack. This bolt deals 4d6 plus 2d6 damage to enemies. If used on allies, instead charge the weapon for 2 plus mythic rank rounds, companion attacks deal 2d6 holy damage. Yeah. Well, something else. Early on in this character's life, he killed a Minotaur and turned the Minotaur's head into a helmet. So that's how I'm going to say I have demon horns. Mythic ability. Well, abundant casting's not going to happen. The only thing I cast is a big shadow. No, I want Last Stand is something we're going to get. Limitless Rage. That's what I want. So I took 1 level of not Barbarian. Class that lets you rage, that also casts spells later, just so I can get Limitless Rage. Now I can rage any number of rounds per day. Blood, something. Blood, Still Blood. Blood Rager, that's the name of the class. Okay, so Limitless Rage, so I can rage all the time. Pick up the goodies. See if there's anything there worth actually looking at. That's the axe I picked up before, yes. Alright, so I know when we step through here we are back at the, yeah, we'll call it all, at the Defender's Heart. And having a celebration.
Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate. And he deserves to be honored for saving the city and
I
possibly
need
all
to
of
remember
Meneth.
to up the volume because I can barely hear it. Hopefully y'all feel better than I do. This is one hell of a fight.
Calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
So with cheerful voices, someone sitting at the far corner of the table.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, breathe on this for me. For good luck.
We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Says the same mirthful voice that joined them before.
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Earbeth looks at the end of the table where the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone, and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unchoice finery raises her eyebrows. Queen Galfrey.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
Kiss her hand. The rumors of your beauty were not exaggerated.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange...
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabras will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need to get some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabris' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent, Bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonin, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big, big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris. Now, what are we drinking?
Yay!
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Okay, well, we're all encumbered, of course. We're all probably exhausted. I don't think we can sleep yet either. We have to go through a whole nother dialogue thing. Is that him next to Irveth? The Queen is coming! The Queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Godfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we have to go see... Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Before I did rest apparently, because I'm full hit points. Okay, before I forget, let's go to options. Sound. And just mount. We'll just. I have to be at a multiple 5. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's too loud. There'll be a lot of comments. And got a lot to level in. Alright, let's do this. What is the spell? Not 0 spells. Right now, fan of cast Shield of Faith on me. I guess the cleric can be my buffer, but I know the druid is just, to me the druid class is so much better at it. Animate dead, why not? A couple of lesser restorations. Another bull's wraith. Another blindness. Another blade poison or curse. I'll take at least one of every specific thing. Okay, so another resist energy. Let's see. Our blizzard. Now we'll go with this. Lots of haste, low lightning bolts. Let's do another great pit, and then I'll scorching rays. Let's see, my boys. Seems like that might be a little bit too loud. I'm gonna back it off a little bit. Let's go with another shield. Shocking grasps. Snowballs. You are a spontaneous caster, so you just cast what you have more often. You don't cast anything. Okay. Options, sound, apply, save. Actually, you know what? Let's slow the music fine a little bit. That might work out. Not going to use you except for what I have to. We'll stick with Paladin. We're going to... Wow, don't know what to do with your skills. Do I want to give her like a low road? Yeah. We already took fatigue. Let's take diseased. Her mythic is going to be last stand. Never going to use you. Actually, I will cleric with you, didn't I? Level shaman, rest cleric. Crazy. Complete. Mythic will be abundant casting. Complete. Land. We're doing Zen Archer? Yeah, we'll continue with Zen Archer. Be better at what you're good at. 7 speed. Scorching Ray is cool, but your bow's just better. Improved precise shots. Yes. Ignore all the total concealment. You can't shoot through walls, but pretty much anything else. And you are definitely going to also take blow up when I kill you. Just, cleaving shot. Did I make it? No, I just kept Scandal. I like Wolchef. He's just too similar to Harlock. He's going to be part of my permanent party. Glitter dust is always a good one to have. Cat's Grace, why not? We can go big abundant casting again with him. Yeah, I think so. I really do not like the witch class. I like Ember as a character. I do not like the witch class at all. Cackle, why not? Lightning bolt. Wait, it says lightning bolt over here. Does anyone already have lightning bolt? No. Okay. Mythic abundant casting. Sticking with scrolls savant. You get what you're good at. Haste and displacement, so fireball and lightning bolt. Blow stuff up. 100% abundant casting for you. Oracle. I was thinking I want my character to be the one making the diplomacy checks. Just seems smarter. It seems more inclusive. Resist energy wheel. Helps my immersion. Button casting. It's a pretty easy one for spellcasters. Now this guy, I will probably never ever take him except when I have to. I've not completed his quest line. Since I haven't beat the game since this DLC came through. Shifter's Rush. That sounds good. Alright, now spell books. Oh, wait. Oh, he had 2 levels. Maybe not, I don't know. Mythic. There's actually a Master Shapeshifter. Whenever you become the target of the following spell or effect, all of the physical ability scores will adjusted become +4. Modified by +4. Additionally, if you have the launching ability, you can use this number of times per day. Perfect. Now, book. Spontaneous caster, so go to her. Go to Vanish. And there we go. Oh no, magic missiles. Scorching ray. Don't have any glitter dust, so we'll do that. And one displacement, which I never remember to cast. With a 1 firepower, 1 lightning bolt, and the rest haste. Haste is the most powerful spell in the game. She's spontaneous caster. He's not. We'll do a create pit. Glitter test. Everything else we can. Burning hands a couple times. Snowball. Oh, shaman. Wow. Well, let's just do all chaos wounds. Then I'll go to cleric. Those are my favor. Unbreakable Hearts. Always good. And Showcase. Let's do another. Oh, we can't do more Scorching Rays. Nope. Full strength, although she is a dex fighter, so that's not actually super useful for her. Global restorations. I literally am just going to use her for her specific quests, which don't actually come along for a while. Fireball. Yes, please. Select poison kill. Yeah. Enemy dead. Why not? We'll remove first and remove blindness. You have one spell. We'll do a Break the Heart. And I think everything. I think I did. These guys I did. Okay. Finally. Alright, now let's go. Storyteller. Please examine these items I'm carrying. Perhaps you can tell us a story. When we touch them, I'll tell you what I can see. Proud, tender, to live, protector, connoisseurs, you devoted your life to saving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I will be able to find out something about you. Okay, this is a very long, drawn out. Yeah. Well, give the sorcerer the broken buckle and necessary materials. Restore this relic for me. The Covenant of the Inheritor. Oh. The Covenant of the Inheritor, that's the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight for Mendiv. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity, a great promise that has changed much in the world. Say nothing. We know about, yeah. Okay. So let's look at that. This is actually pretty epic. Simple mode I would place on the belt amidst a holy aura. All party members in the 30-foot area get a +2 bonus to cast spell checks made to overcome spell resistance. Their weapons become good aligned and count as if they're made of cold iron. Very good. You are our new merchant, so let's sell all of our stuff. Let's block it, right? Yeah, there you go. DC 10. So they have no bonus at all, they have 50% chance. And everybody has some bonus. Cold Iron Frosten +1. Oh no, Cold Iron. Frosten +1. For some reason my brain went to Frost. That's not Frost. Not an extra die 6 cold damage. I'm gonna actually keep this shiny dagger because Woldrip is a dagger fighter. The Melody +1 short sword. Learn to hit on card +40 to 12 and I'm sickened. Yeah, that can go away. All this. I think I specifically kept this, but now I think I'll sell it. Let's look over here. Okay, so I've got a decent amount of money. Priced in descending order, not 75,000 gold worth. Relentless Assault. I don't have the feat for it. Plus 3 Jordan Wises. Your second weapon, on the other hand, whenever from a critical hit, they also make an additional attack with the second weapon. That's kind of cool, but no. Plus 2 south line to hit, it deals 2 4 points of damage to all adjacent enemies. Kind of cool. Plus 2 great club lines to hit target. The first time next successful against the target deals an extra 2 or 6 damage. Dart. Plus 2 dart confirms a critical hit with the enemy becomes flat-footed for 1 round. That's pretty good. It's 27,000 gold pieces good? I don't think so. Blade of the Under. Plus 2 similar lines of hit on chaotic evil creature applies -1 penalty. The creature's damage rolls until the end. It's actually up to -5. That's not terrible, but again. Jinx. Plus 2 cold iron frost and lines of hit on the creature is under any hex effect. It does additional damage equal to weapon's base damage. It's one of those specific things. Adamantine full plate. Which I want to say adamantine keeps your damage reduction, right? It's from adamantine aggressor damage reduction of 1 slash if it's light armor, 2 slash, speed armor, 3 slash if it's heavy armor. That is pretty good. Let's put it on the list here. We don't have anybody using tower shields this time. One person with a heavy shield, but this is made for bashing. The shield's made for bashing. That's just what it's going to do. One of these days, these shield is going to bash all over you. Great sword plus 2. Just random plus 2s now. Gloves of dueling. No. So any weapon I want at +1. Half of it +2. Okay. I think I'm going to take the adamantine full plate. So my armor class will go up to 25. It looks kind of snazzy. Medium armor scale mail. Oh, finally alone. Hello, Erebus. Hello. Dom, how you doing? See, somebody I'm probably going to actually play with. This is the Bard. Does that give him spell chance value? It does. I'm well. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I missed a few nights streaming because of my knees hurting so much from taking these pain pills and they make me sleepy. But I'm here today. I was going to do Elden Ring, but I've been playing Elden Ring offline for a while. Yeah, let's do a Pathfinder session. Yeah, let's do a Pathfinder. Okay, we'll do that for now. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, there you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. Darian flashes your self-satisfied smile. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon you will depart on your crusade, where you'll scrape by on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amidst snoring soldiers, be rudely awoken by freezing cold, and have to look upon the dour faces of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me too. I've just rented a sailboat to the south. I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Dane pauses and suddenly adds in a more serious voice, "You know, I am genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see. But you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together. But of course, Darren grimaces, not under these circumstances. Let the Crusaders and the demons have it at each other. With any luck, they'll take the entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. I'll be blunt. You don't intrigue me, not in the way you obviously have in mind. But you're a valuable companion, and you could have stayed in my party." "Who, me? Where?" "In this pardon me, in this army," Darren offers a doubtful smile. "You must be joking, of course. I won't say. Who in his right mind would trade a luxurious and carefree life for this crusade? In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it is I who is staying and someone else who is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume shall be your most precious memory in the most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle. Or, if not, the most precious memory, then at least the most stirring." Darian smirks before instantly losing all interest in you, or at least he pretends to. I think I have to go to each. Yeah. So, where's the Eagle Watch encampment? Should I pick these things up? I guess so. Little loots. Little loots pay for everything else in there. First level mammoth letting us know he's there. It's funny, now I'm thinking about it, I might actually have, because when you go Zada, you get a baby dragon that eventually gets big enough to use as a mount. The dragon might actually be a mount faster than this elephant. Because, let's see, we're 6th level. So when I become 7th level, I'll take the feat to make him 6th level. Oh, he'll only be a level behind then. That's not too bad. Then after that, I think we'll start taking some teamwork feats. Something you can never really do in an actual tabletop game. You can't get people to agree to take. Hey, you know that feat you get this old? Yeah. Take this, so when we're together we get a +2 bonus to each other. Oh, that's a good idea. It really is a good idea, but nobody wants to do it. Recruits from Neurosia. Apparently I wasn't quite close enough to count it. Okay. Might as well. Sell the stuff I just picked up, basically. So I'll be empty. Hello, the famous wolf. That's right, we'll just start here. We'll just might have something interesting to sell. Or not, okay. Let's give Woolsworth his dagger that I've kept. Oh, finally made mythic. Took forever, it seemed like. The queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendiv appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Danik.
The queen nods to the even man, the young halfling woman standing next to her.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
When we met at the Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me the commander of the new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme. And beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
You should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canabras. In a vision, I saw the death of an angel named Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news,
but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Do you know that the souls of angels from the heavens are confined in the Warstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual Celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Kenobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Kenobris, and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
The task is clear.
Splendid. Ah yes, we have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
That's a mouthful.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
That's a great idea. Well, that's a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him his chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
The Queen bestows a smile on you, then brings her gaze to rest on Darian once more.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
This truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Iomede help us.
That's funny. Alright, so I need to go talk to our cleric in Voltaire. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, so I cannot make him a druid. The one thing when you respec, you cannot actually change their alignment.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
Who are you and how could you possibly be of use to my army? That seems kind of weird. You wanted to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Kenobris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
It was nice meeting you.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Now, so I think Walter is here. Yes. Next to the bag of random loot. Commander, the tall man with piercing yellow-green eyes, gives me a brief nod. Let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I am Rote Hawkblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Almade, the Bringer of Light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count Darian Honorande. Are you one of Prelate Helrune's followers? His face freezes for a moment, then nods. Yes, of course. What is your opinion on his atrocities? Usually people reveal such things about themselves only to their confessor, not to some curious stranger. Still, I did ask for your help, and that imposes certain obligations upon me. Let me put it like this. I spent enough years by Prelate Helrune's side to learn how to keep him from going over the line. The Prelate is an extraordinary man, but he has fallen prey to his own paranoia and monumental sense of responsibility, which has gradually eroded his razor-sharp mind. He has witnessed so much hideous darkness, and he now sees it in every shadow. Yet his strength was, and still is, a shield for all of the people of Mendiv. That is my opinion. His comrades and advisors are necessary to prevent him from making unforgivable mistakes. Thank you for your answer. It's not an easy topic for me. I prefer not to discuss this again. Tell me what brings you here. I ask you to assist the Church of Almade in an investigation of the utmost importance. I understand the leader of the crusade has plenty of other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. His eyes open. The Inquisitor's open face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in thoughts for a moment. I suppose that you have already heard about Count Horande's story. I refer to the tragedy of the Heaven's Edge estate. You're going to investigate this old case, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened to the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw something with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge is a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendiv, before the whirlwind. And yet on that day it turned into a labyrinthine house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the discretion. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why is the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send to Canavers for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? We found the demons dead, with their heads cut off, when we got to the estate. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? And if the demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses, why was this never been repeated since the tragedy at Heaven's Gate? You are the only person who could help me here, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army's route will take you near the very site of the tragedy. Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout all these years. and only the Count has the power to break that seal. It is unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside, and in any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family's seat. But if you, as his commander, express your wish to visit the state, he will be obliged to fulfill you, and I will simply follow you as one of your attendants. There are 100 ways, 1,000 paths, and myriad loopholes in human lives or the forces of evil can use to their advantage. I am not sure which one of these led the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I do know it wasn't a simple raid, the kind Crusaders face every day. That incident involved a significantly more powerful entity, and that is why I am asking you for your help. We cannot be sure that such a tragedy will not happen again until we uncover the truth. Jesus, that was a mouthful. Fine, I'll help you if you need from me. Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I will also require your help during the investigation. You will have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. I will remain here for a while. Okay, gotta go. Jesus. I think we're... the whole buffing thing isn't going to really be useful for several levels, so we're going to leave him as he is for now, and maybe later respec him into a druid or something that can buff, maybe a hunter. Do hunters get full spellcasting? Or are they the ones that do like 1 through 6 level spells? I want to say they do 1 through 6 level spells.
Head on!
It's an honor. Oh. So you're the war chief now. You're going to lead us to free Sicorius from those Fae. Ulrich nods his head with respect. I felt in the moment I saw you, this one's special, but that you'd go and get yourself a whole army in no time? That I did not expect. Well, how does your newfound power feel? Has it gone to your head yet? We're going to fight demons, not Fae. Fae, demons, angels. He screws his face and waves his hand in front of it like he's trying to get rid of the foul smell. They're all the same spooks. They could have stayed with their magical forest, happy as a pig in the mud, but no, they had to poke their funny heads into mortal worlds. Hold on, don't change the subject, eh? What do you think you're about being war chief? I feel proud, finally, some much deserved recognition. Your head is in the wrong place, war chief. You think being in charge is a reward? Then you have the wrong way around. Your queen rewarded you with constant pains in your buttocks, head, and all sorts of other places. Here's my advice to you. If you don't want to get yourself or your whole army killed, think less about how great you are, and more about how these people under your command are faring. Well, I didn't come here just to flatten my gums. Since I'm going to war and you're in charge, I better do this the right way. My blade and my life are yours, war chief. I mean, it's not like I need a blade. My talents and beak will do the trick. But saying it like that is a done thing. My talents and beak are yours. Just doesn't have the same ring to it. With something else, I can already see things are bad. The tales of all Sicorius burning down and its people dying out. I'm sorry, I don't believe those. It can't be true. We're not the kind of folk to be snuffed out just like that. I've kin in a village not far from here, to Glen. Let's go there and talk to them. Have them fill us in. They're smart folk, perhaps they'll help us in battle too. Together we'll clean up Sicorius before you can say Anointier foul creatures. Anointier foul creatures. Take care, war chief. More personal quests. Alright. let us. It takes to sell and go do Cecil's little quest. I think we should have a little quest for the paladin too. Nice. Oh. Well. An elderly man limps toward you. Toward a grave, clumsily throws a handful of soul inside. How unfair. They are all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves. And an old cripple like me still lives. An old woman with a face bathed in tears steps up to the grave. She whispers, "The painting. It's burned like everything else in the house. There is nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." The young man throws a handful of soul to the open grave and stands beside it, a while lost in thought. Finally, he sighs and steps back. I love how he throws it like a baseball. So throws a handful of soul to the grave in front of him. He takes a deep breath and prepares to speak, but it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes tears from his tear-filled eyes, gathers his resolve, stays on a gentle voice. "I wish you a warm welcome to Shaylin's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We will banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure everything like this. He breaks into sobs mid-sentence, then falls silent without finishing the declaration. "Thank you for everything you've done for us." Cecile is too absorbed in this grief to hear you, but the other mourners nod in approval, wiping their teary eyes. "They were good people. I can't believe they're gone." "What is that?" A woman shrieks in horror, distorting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her trembling hand points at something moving inside the grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbs out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. "It's a zombie! Run!" I kind of like this fight. It's a bunch of
We can rest
enemies that
after
aren't
this
too
fight.
tough. Well, this might actually take longer than 3 rounds, so we'll start scene and pass the turn. Oh, take an attack. 2 attacks? Well, they are just zombies. Huh. Okay. Good news is I've slept since I leveled, but not since we met it. So we have 2 haste and no lightning bolts. It's wonderful. And bullseye. Which, let's start with you. Kill 2 with his actions. That's pretty good. Got 5 attacks on him, and nobody else. 3 on him, so I should be. Oh, okay. In theory, if I start here,
Die!
and it only got
Be gone, fiend!
But the game just doesn't like me, my character.
Damn you!
Ow. We'll go ahead and end it here. And is there maybe 2 attacks on him?
I got
so do
this.
that. Nice. 3 attacks. The mana starts off with 2 attacks. That's crazy good. I like it. Never really looked at the mana. Does he have? I think he did not take first shot yet. He does not have precise shot yet. Which is lame. So let's 5 foot step back. And, oh, just looked undead. 7 points. 5 foot step this way to avoid attack opportunity. And we will start with you. Nice. Nice. Okay, this says 5 attacks.
Let's hear you cry.
I killed it in 1. Wonderful.
Fall!
Bad guys right here.
Are you still here?
Nice.
Damn you!
Get him down low. There they are. Uh-oh. There's a bot. See if I can click on him. And go over here. And you block. Block. Bot is blocked. Close that. Probably one less.
Let the attack commence.
Even 8. Oh, okay. Second attack did 20 damage. So, I'm not upset with that. With a heavy heart, Stella looks at the corpse of his friend, returning to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something on the ground. Take a look at this. Stella hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, the stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in its grip as you examine the engraved minotaur's head. The unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at first, filled with rage as he speaks. Cultists, simply murdering my friends is not enough for them. Now they have to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Thank you. I have already said goodbye to them. Seeing them again in that form. Shayla is my witness. It was not easy. Wait, the townspeople fled to the undead without knowing that they have a traitor among them. Wherever they are, they're still in great danger. We must find them. Okay, first we loot. Nothing here of important, just stuff to sell. I'm going to mythic him, which abundant casting would be best, but boundless healing is really good too. Domain Zealot is really good, especially for him. We're going to do Domain Zealot. So you can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. So his domains give him bonuses, or give somebody else bonuses rather, which is pretty sweet. Loot. Don't mind us, we're going to stop off and look in this grave before we go save the people from zombies. That's fine, right? Oh, I forgot to heal. Okay, 4 attacks.
Run them through!
1 attack. So
My will is resolute.
give my man here. That's good enough.
I lead. Here comes trouble.
Oh. Ow. Zombie lords. Well, I'm glad I have damage reduction because they hit me every single time they attack me. This time I'll remember rage because I have infinite rage. Wow. These guys just don't stop. Love it. Okay. Rajay. Okay, let's go to work.
Out of my way!
Wow. I was really hoping to kill more than one. Let's see. Creature. Standard action. And granted second burst of attack rolls and skill checks. Ability checks steadily to half your level for 1 round, or action gives you a wealth for the next round. Anytime the target rolls about 200, you may roll twice to take the more favorable result. You can use this with another time to take the circle shores on. Let's give me a bit of luck. I don't touch. Oh.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
So, I was going to channel, but forgot. Okay. Start singing, stop singing. Safe opportunities, always fun. Nice. That was that mythic ability. I should be casting haste, but I forgot to rest, so you direct a ray of positive energy, so the ray should let me have sneak attack. It did, 20 damage to him, nice. Sure.
Good guys always win!
Good job, Holly. 25 points. Nice. Hey, they actually missed me once. They are all running to attack me. That's a choice. Alright, so I should reroll 20s, so this should be a lot more likely to hit everybody. Killed 3 people in my action, my turn. Pretty decent.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Yeah. Just
Are
smack
you
him.
still here?
You can get a shot. Okay, cool. Not sure how that works, but I'm happy for it. Guess there's got to be a small opening there. There's a whole squad of dead guarding the door. Maybe we should look for another entrance. But if we do that, does that mean these undead get away? Right, let us gather everybody together. Let's go back and pick up the loot that there we go. Let's hit F5.
I am here all week.
Mount. Let's see, you.
I will
need
lend you
to
my aid.
some healing. It is weird that he get 3 prayers. Okay. How much longer am I fatigued? 12 seconds. Sit here for 12 seconds. And we will go into the ambush.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Well, I hope you're right. My God. Immediately murders the hippogriff. Hippogriff instant death. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to delay. We're shooting the paladin? Yep. Maybe I should have went the other way around. Alright. Ace. Yeah, let's do it this way. I hope that doesn't get him attacked. 3, 5. Let's 5 for step forward and go to work.
Let's hear you cry!
I was 2 of them. If I stand up, I get 2 attacks opportunity. Both of them missed. Excellent. I will do the little bit of healing myself. And yeah,
I got
we'll attack
this.
him. Does he? Cleric. No, not cleric. Thought I gave missile shield. He does not have missile shield. Okay. Let us make a channel. So this save rolls, attack rolls, skill checks, save those equal half your level. It did not say armor class at all. That does not keep them from hurting you. Right, well, let's do protection from evil. That's just equal to armor class. And we'll give a bit of luck to me. Yeah, let's see if we can. Perfect. Sing. And move. Sure. Oh, there's no bad guys over here anymore. Really? Okay. First level mana business.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
You are, Ambrosius. You are getting your ass kicked.
I'm gonna try this again.
Well, down goes the banner. Now they're shooting me. Let's see. Wish I had lightning bolt. That would be a great place for a lightning bolt, wouldn't it? That's a great pit. Okay, one of them stunned. That's something. Try to get to where I can attack both of them, attack opportunity. Oh, I don't want them hurt. No.
Run them through!
No, that one's a little hurt. And now I'm getting shot the F up. Okay. Can't quite make it to him. Got channeled. I mean, I'll just get 7 hit points. That's sad. 3-6 got 7.
Good guys always win.
Oh. I guess we only has 6 hit points. That's one lay on hands. Oh, one channel is enough to get you the backs. Oh, they have the feet that don't get attack opportunity. Lame. Lamer. Let's see. Let's see if we have any wonderful scrolls for him. A to Z. There's a Scorching Ray. I'd rather not use that. Not seeing anything that just seems fantastic. We'll do Snowball. Because if I get, oh, I should get sneak attack with it. Three whole points. I guess I don't get sneak attack with it. Okay,
Out
so
of my way!
Why not? I don't know. Oh, we have the one weapon, one that's actually reach him because of reach. What's 20 hit points? Nice. And then make a look. Honestly, I should be using what's on him.
I got this.
He's... Oh no! He fell into the hole. No! No! Didn't any... No, this is the ability damage reduction of in/type. It cannot be overcome. Okay, that's... Who says that? We'll just try to disrupt or dead this guy. 7 points. I should have dropped that spell.
Die!
14 points. And now you continue to shoot at me. You have like 2 hit points left. Let's Divine Zap. Divine Zap takes him out. I'm going to be... Did 1 point. Nice. Nice. He'll hit him once. So. Pause. Oh. You're still a bagger? I don't think so. To about here. Where? Okay, here is a background on the map. Oh, there he is. Nice. 10 is just more than I can roll.
Damn you! Bam!
13 points with crit for the Tri-Fold Crack Opportunity. It stood up and shot at me. Wonderful. Hey, you got 40 points. You can pass.
Die! Die! Die!
Should have used a spell.
Let's hear you cry.
Let's see, does this... Is everybody up there? Is everybody down here? Okay, so channel. Alright, excellent. Loots. Oh, a magical bow. Which I'm not using anybody with a magical bow right now. Alright. Let us do
The world has
some
suffered enough.
channeling. You're going to use all of your heal cells, which is both of them.
The goddess protects
You're
us.
going to Start dropping second level spells on him.
Magritium Turinos.
Poor Hippogriff got killed instantly.
Magritium Turinos.
And he actually has hit points. Oh, well, he does have a level. I should have leveled him up before. Okay. Well, now he has a few more hit points. But, he does.
What's going on here?
It's time for you to get back in the saddle, bro. You know what? Let's take the other entrance now. There's like one chest over here that's probably not even worth getting, but
Onwards!
60.
Let's
So
shake
turn on your bonus to trickery thing.
this way.
There we go. 85%. And nothing really of note. Okay. DC 15 athletics. Saving. Who are you? What do you want? All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith. You can do it. Don't you dare get away from them. Cleric gone mad. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Is that me? I think that was me. Do you think I need your permission? Hey, you bonebags. Stand up and kill. And a bunch of that too. Initiative. And he's shooting at no more. Does the game just like have detect weakest? He has the lowest hit points. Kill him. Oh, I don't have any more hastes, so no reason to wait. Nice. Now. Yeah, come over to me. Trying to attack the cleric, huh? Okay. Let's see. We'll be glad when this becomes a move action. Firstly, we can use the performance inspired allies both in fair improving combat abilities. The effective ally must be able to perceive the large performance. The effective ally gets plus 1 bonus to saving throws. With charm and fear effects, plus 1 becomes bonus to attack and damage. Rolls at 5th level and every 6th bar levels thereafter. This bonus increases plus 1. Inspired confidence. Jack of all trades, inspired confidence. I know there's a point where it becomes thought there was a point where it becomes a move action. Oh well. So he did not sing. So sing. I think this will be the last fight before our character sleeps, so I won't bother. Acid Splash. Right, I'm technically a Azamar, aren't I? Okay, let's 5-foot step. Over here and burning hands. Or burning hands. And burning hands. Hey, that did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. I liked it. Rage.
Run them through.
I dig it. Go to the goal.
Damn you!
I think I'm going to go ahead and channel. Ooh, this is the last channel energy. Might as well. Why don't you take him out? Says you can't roll high enough? No, hold on. These guys do not get the same memo as the last group. They cannot hit me as nearly as effectively. I like it. Let's see, where is... He's almost gone.
Are you still here?
Keep acid splashing me. You can't do damage to me with it. I appreciate it. You know what? Burning hands worked last time. But ain't broke. Don't fix it. Oh, there's only one guy with some leech. Okay.
Out of my way!
Good thing about having animal companions, they have movement. I think I'll do.
Are you still here? Begone, fiend!
Begone, fiend. Decent job. Okay, let's probably too far away. We'll turn this up. I keep forgetting. I forgot about his. I'll do it now. It's not gonna help. That's right. That's why I chose that particular subclass of Ranger to give us all a bonus. It's a freebooter. Do I have? I probably slept. But I forgot. Hello, Anna! Long time no see. How you doing? I saw a couple of your videos, I don't know, a month ago or something. But yeah, I haven't. I've been back for 2 or 3 weeks. I've been trying to do 4 or 5 nights a week. I've done about 3 most weeks, but yeah, I'm all right. I got, I think I told you my computer died. That's why I was gone for so long, trying to get a new computer. And I got this problem with my knee, and I'm taking pain medicine, and it's knocking me out. That's another reason why I miss streaming as much as I have been. The good thing about taking the pain pills is it doesn't hurt. The bad thing is I'm asleep.
Good guys always win.
Well, glad to see you again. Glad to know you're doing good. I surrender, stop. I give up. Don't hit me. The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. I am. It's actually a hippogriff. But yes. You damn right. How dare you. You scumbag. I remember you. You came to our temple. I don't know. How do you know each other? You can ride that NPC, or is it actual mount they added now? It is a mount they have added. I'll show you how to do it when we get through this conversation. Be good, and I will. That I condemn him to death. His sentence will be carried out immediately. No, please listen. In dialogue, and it loads me out. Okay, so the last update, DLC maybe, I think it was a DLC. They added a subclass for Ranger called a Sable Company Marine, which gives you a hippogriff animal companion. Yeah, you have to take the hippogriff animal companion. So, what I'm actually doing is this is my very first D&D party that I played for more than like 2 or 3 sessions. I'm rebuilding it with this. And no, we did not have a paladin that rode a hippogriff, but if he had the option, he would have ridden a hippogriff. And I don't really like the paladin class too much after 3rd level, so I'm like, yeah, we're gonna let our paladin here have a hippogriff. They also added the shifter class. Oh, and my main character, shifter, yeah, Titan fighter. That's something new for me anyway. These 2 subclasses I did not try on stream were really, really strong. Yeah. Oh, right, because So, Titan Fighter. At 1st level, it allows you to wield 2-handed melee weapon in one hand, except a double weapon. So, like I am fighting with a glaive and a scythe. I really think the best weapons in this game are 2-handed weapons, and now I'll be able to wield 2 of them. But I took, like, a one-shot the Dresden Keep secret boss was 1 full attack on my shifter just because they get some insane amounts of extra attacks early. Nice. Yeah. It's kind of funny because with my main character, I took 1 level of Blood Rager for the Rage, 1 level Titan Fighter to fight with a weapon in hand, and I'm going Demon Slayer, which is a Ranger subclass. My Paladin, I took 3 levels of Paladin and a Sable Company Marine, which is a Ranger subclass. And my Archer, quote unquote, is a Ranger subclass. So you could say I'm playing Ranger, Cleric, Bard, Arcane Trickster, pretty much. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I probably need to get back to my Baldur's Gate run, or maybe start over Baldur's Gate. So I never finished it. I was in the middle of it when my computer crashed. Where's your really striving for combat only makes sense in a video game where 90% of things you do is combat. True that. True that. Oh.
Here we go again.
No, not you.
All this waiting bores
Oh,
me.
there's a door there. Okay. I just thought I couldn't make it through because the hippogriff was too big. Oh, you're in the BG3 with your PC equipment, but I was in the Underdark. I made it to the town in the Underdark. I think that's as far as I got. Yeah, relatively early, yeah. Which I'm thinking about just starting, want to go back to it, just starting over. Because I don't want to have to try to remember what decision did I make with this character, and what was this, and who was that, and... Enter. Well, sir, have a bunch of crap. Oh. Bulk selling. What are you? Plus one longbow, you can go away. 35 masterwork scimitars. That's what? I don't think I have enough to buy. Anything too interesting? If I recall correctly, they added some new items to some vendors too. They did. I've noticed that. Of course, I haven't. I played a little bit of this game off stream, but I don't think I don't think I even got to the Abyss since the update, so it'll be new. I went to, yeah, I think we went on to play something else. Been too long, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I even made it to the Abyss City yet. Well, I kind of had, because I played Demon, and apparently with the Demon, you can go there early, but I hadn't, done the whole thing. So much Demon connections. Poison start. That confirms critical hit on the enemy. The target must be first success with DC 13 or be poisoned. Well, as a demon, you can partially get there early. You don't have actual full access, though. Yeah, I think I had done that, but like you said, I didn't have full access. So, since the first time I played this game, I went Azana, and then I don't know if it was you or somebody else told me I was playing my second playthrough, and they're like, "Oh, so when you played Azana, you got your flying encampment, and where your camp could fly around, and you got this, you got this, you got that, right?" I'm like, no. So apparently I missed a lot when I was on Azada. So I'm probably gonna do Azada again. Plus 2 bonus to spell penetration. That's not actually terrible, but worth 9 grand. Wand of haste. 17 charges. If I just remember to sleep, I'll be doing a lot better. You missed your main area. I found the camp that was by the capital, but apparently somebody said you could make it fly around. You know, the baby dragon was full size. He was huge, I think. Oh, maybe that's it. Oh well. I really like the little dragon, so I don't mind going back. Although what's funny is, since I'm recreating characters I played before, the character I played before had a woolly rhinoceros
I saw
mount.
a knight, a young woman, younger than
I
me.
can't do that.
But
I can't do a woolly
gray-haired
mammoth, though.
and with a fixed gaze. And I realized she's not going to return from this war, even if she survives.
Neither are we, Sociel. Not
Once you
you,
kill Asmodeus,
not
or
me,
whatever the name
but
of
at
it
least
was.
we'll be able to put an end to this war.
Yeah.
So no one else will have to go
Yeah,
through
you don't
this.
kill Asmodeus, you kill... one of the other Archdevils. For some reason I'm thinking K. I can't believe I can't think of it, but... no. So we'll replace you with our cleric, and we'll replace our paladin with this paladin. Yeah. Hold on. Arc, Devils, D, and D. List. Well, Gross Dissipator, Lilith, Tevlis, Bitcher, Battani. Huh. Is it? Isn't actually Mephistopheles? That's who it is. Mephistopheles. It's Mephisto. Somebody's read some Marvel comics. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Glorian, so common the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lives. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, this ghostly fire from roofs to the ground, rain of eyeballs, all the world is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which this world itself leads into the abyss. The commander of this army walk up on a high bank of the West Selin River, where it draws near the border of the war wound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges, sickening bends, a shade of mercury on the horizon, rising dirty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it gains a familiar azure hue. A whisper sweeps the ranks. It soon turns into a grumble. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point on the bank and decides to plus 12 or plus 14. Address the soldiers and boost the morale. Success. Barely. Sudden rapport with his troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. Due to the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose face and authority. Addressing the army on the border of the world when the commander seeks to establish himself as a military leader on this new battleground, and his efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes as the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers stepped warily beneath the shroud of low black clouds. It's like the whirlwind has reached out a finger into the land of Mendi. The gesture gives eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes, one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on the other. It's plain to see which is greater. The determined army wins the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggles last over half an hour, where the army only losses are a few bags of supplies, and a dozen hats swept off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. The first encounter with the world wound has ended in their favor. "100 soldiers. Pursue. Smack. Maybe I should have waited and gotten a general. Wow, one? Come on now. Okay, those are significantly more powerful. Can I recruit? Let's let you go here. Assign general. Oh. Assign general. Recruit a new general. Hey, we're off the top. Sorry. I'll be completely honest, I never understood how the intricacies of that combat actually worked. I just spam magic and never let enemy have its turn. That is a good tactic. So let's see. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yes. There we go. Magic is a great way to do it. And I don't really know if there's that much intricacies in this combat. I do know you can turn it off though, if you really wanted to. You can go under settings and like campaign management off. And really until you get back from the abyss, doesn't make a whole bunch of difference because she absolutely destroys your army by the time you get back. Now why in the world? Okay. Me up front. Pally. Cleric. Dog can actually be up close. And you go way back here. You're first level.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
I hate when it goes ding, you notice something, and now I can't find what I noticed. Oh, here it is. Well, I remember after you come back from the abyss, you actually army progress is really influenced by what your mythic pass is. Swarm that feeds one is honestly omega brutal. Huh. Well, every time I've done it, I've come back and the army is gone. We're finally here. Eden and Colonel must be around here somewhere. And Jana too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Sela, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Elin puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than the day you met at the Defender's Heart. Jana puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elin is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help with a couple of nobodies like us. But now you've turned into the saviors of Canaveras, Knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Amadeus' blessing, and you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Spoiler, spawn that feeds. You feed on all your allies, all your companions, all your army, and fight them alone as the swarm, but early on you are very weak still. I knew that you killed all your allies. And I knew that's the one mythic path that I'm like, nah. I don't think I want to play that. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same Sela, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came here to help you look for Elan's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends. Since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. Is there something wrong, Elin? I'm not making you nervous. The Knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Jana is right. Much has changed since we met in Canaveras. Some things for the better. Some not at all. Alright, off we go. John and I will look around the northern side. We'll see when we find something. We'll see you when we find something. I wanted to give up trying. Worst evil of them all? Yeah.
Pay attention.
Trample and we're sounds about everywhere. The hell not clearly attacked by demons here. Might as well
Shall
play
we
on
move?
now.
We shall move.
This house, signet of Vespertillo, might as well just say bonus to trickery. That's all I ever use it for. But also, the strongest to a degree, you scale so that eventually one of your basic spells will do 100.10 damage. Eventually, wow. That's a lot. I remember in D&D 30.5, I GM'd a, oh yeah, look, a goofy hat from a bar. I GM'd a, epic campaign beyond 20th level. And it was stuff like that, like an ungodly amount of dice. Thought so. A small closet demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object as follows: a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine! Elon, look. Look at the creepy thing. What's it holding? I've seen one of these before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real danger. Let's surround and attack it all together before it can figure out what's happening. Remind me of those magic gathering spells that make you reshuffle your entire deck multiple times per game in Commander. Right. Tutors. Yeah, I'm blessed with, well, I'm a big guy, so shuffling a 100-card deck doesn't bother me too much. I know I have other friends who have a real hard time with it. Real convenient color spray. Mine. Mine. Ian and Jonah. They're alright. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Uther. Let's catch the rascal. Yeah. Are you talking? There's actually a. I don't know if you've played long enough for that. There's actually a spell. Yeah, the epic spell. No, not tutors. That what are they called? I know one's like a lot of mana. Sure, exile all partners into the deck. Reshuffle. Set life points to set. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the chaos spells. Yeah.
Move out.
I want to say there was an actual mechanic in one of the Kamigawa sets, if you're old enough to remember the Kamigawa sets, called Epic. And there was only one cycle, so one for each color. And the mechanic was once you cast this spell, you cast it again at the beginning of each of your turns, but you cannot cast any other spells the rest of the game. Based on what little, I think it is definitely a black-white player. Orzhov is also one of my favorites. Now, when we first started playing, I first got into Magic in 1995, so I missed Alpha and Beta, but I got into it by the time Revised came around. One thing I know about Kamigawa is some of the kind of equipment things that was really busted back at that time. Yeah, Kamigawa came out right after Mirrodin, and Mirrodin was the set that invented or introduced equipment. And they did. You're probably talking about Umezawa's Jeet. Umezawa's Jeet is a super busted equipment that came out in Kamigawa. But anyway, the epic spells, you would cast a spell, and it would cast again every turn at the beginning of each of your turns, but you couldn't cast another spell the rest of the game. And also, what I was going with, when we first started collecting, there was like 3 of us collecting, and we each gravitated to a color, and I gravitated to black. It looks like a Sai, yeah. Mirrodin was artifacts galore, correct. I gravitated to black because one of the reasons is because I had 2 Hypnotic Specters before anybody else had 1. Which, if you didn't know, Hypnotic Spectre is a 2/2 with flying, that if it hits an opponent, that opponent discards a card at random. And it costs 1 black. So, Swamp, Dark Ritual, Hypnotic Spectre was pretty rough. Especially if I got lands in the beginning of the game. Curl, what are you? But we each gravitated to 1 color. It's kind of funny. Even stop. What have you done? The guys that I started collecting Magic with are the same group that I played these characters with. So, funny enough, the guy who played the Paladin gravitated towards white, and the guy who played the Bard gravitated towards red, and I gravitated towards black. Puppy. Matter of fact, we each picked 1 common. We're going to make a monocolor deck, I have to confess. I had to pick mono blue. I haven't played Magic in 5 years. I still have like 40 commander decks put together. And yeah, you have sinned. You have sinned. Indeed. But yeah, I have mono blue, 500 counter spells. Oh, that is the worst. So we did sleep. Very good. Counterspells always just got on my nerves. Flaming property, which these guys are. Yeah. Got a gift. What else is key?
The light take you.
Nice. Alright, remember to use Freebooter Bond this time. And oh. Yep, I took the attack opportunity there, shouldn't I?
Attack!
What would you rather never see again? Counter spells or stuff like can only tap one card a turn? Can only tap one card a turn because I play Artifact Destruction. My one of our friends, we haven't played Magic with him much, but
Good guys always
he just will not play any removal at all. Okay, you're actually playing smart, yeah. Yeah, if I'm, well, let's see. Mono black is pretty much the only. I don't tend to play many counter spells, maybe one or two in a deck. But mono black and mono blue is pretty much the only ones that I can't. I'm gonna have something to get rid of an artifact. No removal's done. Yeah, all at point might as well allow that 7 mono legendary angel that blocks the color entirely as commander. Yeah. His concept was, why am I wasting cards to stop you from winning when I can use cards to help me win? And I'm like, because if you don't stop me from winning, I'm going to win. 14/14 trample, indestructible, something something. Emrakul. Oh yeah, there is a 14/14 now, yeah. And when you first said that, I was thinking of the Dreadnoughts, but they're 11/11 and 12/12. Darksteel Dreadnought and Phyrexian Dreadnought. Are they both 11/11? I think they're both 11/11s. Yeah, Emrakul. One that takes control. Yep. Yes. Another great one. Yes. Elon, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing you're responsible for all this. He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone in the camp besides some small harmless demon, so he set his trap. I wouldn't be surprised if the Demon Master had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know. We're also probably screwing all other players. Yes. That's the plan, yeah. I actually had the Mindslaver artifact does the same thing. It's 5 to cast. I want to say it's 5 to cast, 5 tap, take control of target player's next turn. Sacrifice it, take control of target player's next turn. Yeah, I had a commander who was all about bringing artifacts back from the graveyard. People didn't like that deck. I took it apart. Elon, think. Sela's defending someone she thought was her friend, so she stopped you from doing something you might regret. I don't need a shepherd to light my path or save me from regrets. Can you say the same, Sela? Are you commander? You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then. Spit it out. Sela, I don't want to say this, but I think of you as one of my friends, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Great Garrison, you're in danger. And maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, where there's a wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer. A knight begins as a squire. Even Ayomade's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You are granted incredible power, far surpassing seasoned paladins, and experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment, and saved a lot of lives across Mendeeb. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happens next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you such a vast power. All while you sidestepped everything, training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this brought Mindy? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sela, just trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword, then you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters after you. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. What's the point of dwelling on things we can't change? I have this power, and I'll use it as I see fit. Forgive my bluntness, Commander. I said it to Sela, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Carl is a traitor and John is a coward, ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Ella makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Everything became very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Uther, let's go back. And I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Alright. Of course, also, unfortunately, most of my commander was one-on-one. We just didn't have... If we had more than 2 people, we were usually playing a tabletop game. And back in the day, of course, we never played Commander. Although we played some decks that might be considered similar to Commander. Like, I remember 100 card decks. Uther, yes. What? 100 card decks, like, who has the most artifacts? I have. How many artifacts do you own? 5, okay. Everyone can only put 5 artifacts in the deck because for some reason we thought having artifacts was beneficial. But yeah, I named my character Uther. Or any cursed swords? Is there an Uther in the game that I've forgotten about?
Damn! It's just not my lucky day.
The Shifter NPC is close to Uther.
It is no trouble.
Uther, well, I got the name years ago. Was
did you see that?
Uther Pendragon is Arthur Pendragon, so King Arthur's father. Huh. Plus, your visible shield grants little damage under 5-size magic. Nice. I'll give that to my paladin that goes with me everywhere. I mean, artifacts in MTG are busted. Like basically, I've played a few card games and same things with print. I go like, there's no way this is fun to play against, no more balance, right? For me, Uther is the paladin that Arthas kills after betraying humans in Warcraft. Ah, okay. That is a IP I am not familiar with at all. Warcraft.
I spy? What do I spy?
Yeah, a lot of the old artifacts are terrible. I remember a friend of mine, we were playing, well, actually we had a 3-player game, and I cast X, I cast Y, mana, get more mana, and then cast Omniscience, which, if you're not familiar with Omniscience, is a blue enchantment. It's like 8 and blue. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. And he had a whole grip of cards. Yeah, man, it's the first time I've ever got this card in play. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Naturalize.
You follow.
What? Destroy target enchantment. We don't want to have that. Well, that's smart. Yeah. Yeah, you just go ahead and get rid of that. Just put that in your graveyard. Which for a long time we had pretty much a gentleman's agreement, no counter spells. But then he started playing an insane cost, yes. But you don't have to spend mana to cast spells in your hand. But for a long time we had a no counter spell, right? Right. Well, he didn't have any way to get out of the graveyard, so. For a long time we went no counter spells, and then he started playing the original Jorah, which she's 1 red, 1 blue, 1 other, 2/2. She has 2 : exile target card from your hand, put 3 suspend counters on it. That card gains suspend of 3, which, if you're not familiar with the suspend mechanic, on each upkeep you take a suspend counter off of it, and when you take the last suspend card off of it, you cast a spell, and if it's a creature, it gains haste. So he would turn 3, cast her. Turn 4, he would suspend a Eldrazi with Annihilator, which, remember, if it has Annihilator 2, when it attacks, you have to sacrifice 2 permanents. If it attacks you, you have to sacrifice 2 permanents. He would suspend that guy, and he would suspend Jokelhops, was his favorite. Jokelhops is 4 red. Destroy everything but enchantments. Lands, creatures, artifacts. So he would stack it to where he would stack it to where Jokelhops would go off, destroying everything, and then the Eldrazi would show up, and you had to if he attacks you, you had to sacrifice. So even if you did wind up with like a permanent that's indestructible, you had to sacrifice it. So it's like, so if I can't kill Jorah the round she's cast, the only way to stop that was counterspells. So I started running counterspells, and then he started running a few counterspells. Not a lot, but a few. Because it's really, in some cases, the only thing that can stop something. Let's give you that magical shield. Are you still in? Oh, half plate. Okay. Mm. That's what I was going to look at too. That I level up. I don't think actually, with her, I took a dinosaur. I've never done a dinosaur. Although I'm not going to be playing this character, so I'm actually kind of impressed with it. At some point, I might play a character who has a dinosaur companion. And it's also funny, my, back in the day, when I played these characters, when we were playing the characters, starting the characters, with my starting money, I just bought a dog. It's on the equipment list, a dog. I have 7 hit points, I have an armor class of, well, 2nd edition, so an armor class of like 9. Just not very competent at all. But the DM pretty much turned the just random dog into an animal companion. I remember the dog killing a displacer beast by himself. And then as a paladin later I got the woolly rhino. So I kind of had 2 companions. I remember I also really liked the thematic of, what were they called? The Great Tribes, back when they tried for the triple some of the cards were dredged from the set were so overpowered. You're either talking about Shards of Alara, which were each was a allied colored wedge, or you're talking about Tarkir, and each was an enemy colored wedge. So, like, Jeskai is red, white, and blue. So it's red with its 2 enemy colors, white and blue. So like Bant was white, blue, and green. So it was white with its 2 allied colors. It's a card like Dredge 7, draw 3 cards. That's incredible. The last deck I put together was a Dredge deck. It was Minioplasm. Yeah, it is incredible. It was one of those. It is such a. It's pretty fascinating that Magic is such. It appears to be such a limited game, but they keep coming up with ideas that make it seem pretty much unlimited. Like Dredge, your graveyard is where cards go to die. Well, Dredge is a mechanic that makes your cards in your graveyard another resource. Putting cards in your graveyard is a good thing. Oh well. Oh, I think I am going to call it here. You can't see it, but I am intensely rubbing my knee, trying to keep it from hurting. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow night. I'll probably go back to Elden Ring tomorrow night. It's been a minute. I've been playing it Elden Ring offline, but it's been a minute since I streamed it. Still waiting. Still haven't got the DLC. I'll get it eventually. One of my viewers said he was going to give me money for it, but that hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. So we will see. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone had fun, and card is called Treasure Cruiser. Nice. And Dove's probably not Dredge. Mom's right. And thank you for the stream. Sweet. I'll see you next time, Anna. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, prithee, be careful.